Welcome back. In the last lecture, I highlighted why we want to set up a project which give us some additional features which make our life as a developer easier. Now, as I also mentioned, there is a tool which creates such a project for us. It's called Create React App, and you can simply type in a Google Create React App. To find a link, its official GitHub repository, which is the first one I got here. As I said, it's maintained by basically Facebook or a community around Facebook. So it's the officially recommended tool for creating React projects. On that GitHub pages, you will find installation instruction and a detailed explanation about what it does and how it's work. Feel free to read through that, but of course we are also going to learn all about that throughout this course. So let's start with the installation. But before that, Create React App is a great tool to get you up and running with React.js very quickly. Front-end development is complicated with so many build tools. Your head will be spin. Create React app that takes all complexity and makes it simple. All you need to do is install the package using npm and then run a few simple commands to get a new project created and up and running. So first, make sure you guys have installed Node.js, and it's very simple to install. Just go to the google.com and type here in the search bar node.js. After hit run, you will see the first website came here, nodejs.org. When you click on this, you will be found here the download links for Mac user, for Windows user is a download and others. So you can see for current, latest, but I am recommended you should pick the latest version on this. Once you did finish the installation, you should be able to run npm command here on your machine. So let's do this together in next step to install Create React App through npm. You should go into the terminal or command prompt of your machine, like I open my terminal, and then you can now run npm install, like npm install. This is available since we install Node.js. Then create React app. Create React app. One word with dashes between the words and then -g. This flag at the end installed globally on your machine, so that we can run it anywhere on the machine, which of course is what we want to do, because we want to be able to create new project wherever we want. Now on Mac or Linux, you might need to add a sudo in front of all that to get the right permissions of running this command. So after this, sudo, so it's called like sudo npm install create react app and -g, which is mean globally. And if you do add it, you are probably prompted for your password too. Now once you did, enter your password. And this is like again and again, it's not required. On Windows, you will also install Create React App on your machines. Once this is finished, you can start creating new React project with it. The command can also be found on this GitHub page I showed you earlier here, but we will of course run it together. You will simply run Create React App. But before this, I want to change my location where I want to uh, make my folder app. So I'm going to the desktop, so just cd desktop. So now my terminal located from the desktop. If I want to create my app folder, it will be goes on the desktop folder. So now I'm going to create React app. The package name in the end, and then the name of this is the package name, and after that you have to choose the name of the app. So this will be the name of the folder which gets created, where the default configuration and a lot of starting files will be placed in. I will name it React complete guide, but you can name it whatever you want. Hit enter. This will automatically create called conflict the directory. React create contains file that's conflict. No, oh, it's like showing me that I already have it with the same name. That's why they say conflicted. So what I have to do, let me change the name, or you can remove also, but let me go to change the name of my app, which is I'm going again create React app and then just React guide. Now if I'm enter, so you can see here it's running installation. So it will be automatically create the folders and install all the dependencies it needs. As you can see here already, that is React itself, React DOM, React DOM and React scripts, which is a package bundling all these different tools. I was referring to on the slide in the last lecture on this setup finish. You can navigate into this newly created folder with cd and then the name of the project you choose. So now like the cd React guide, so I'm going to cd React guide. In my case React guide, and then there simply run npm start. Now for me it's showing yarn start and all these yarn commands because I have yarn installed, an alternative to npm, but you don't need it. That you can just run npm start, and this will now spin up a development server and open new page already. This page here, this is the starting page. It takes little like time to loading. You can see now here it says it is basically the starting point. We will start editing it later on, and you should always keep this process you started with npm start running. This is the development server I was referring to, which loads your application on the browser, simulates it to run as an on a real web page and reload the page whenever you change the code. You can also find the address where it's serving here in the terminal. So always keep this process running. If you are working on your application, if you want to close it, you can always do this with Control and plus C. But then you will not able to visit this page here again. Now with that we got our project set up. Let's now have a look what's inside there and what was created for us in the next lecture.